Country road, take me home to the place.
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm literally trying to post this stupid thing so we can start.
Notes real quick.
Steven.
Got him. Where's my fluffy? Do you have a fluffy?
Gucci.
Oh, it's probably in this bag.
I need a fluffy.
Damn it, Steven. Why is your name so darn difficult?
First off,
What you talking about? It's not even that difficult, man.
what the fuck is this?
It's like, what is it? 2 Z's? 3 E's? What is it?
One, Steven.
Give one to Aaron because he doesn't have one either.
I don't use one. I go, oh, we're all people.
You're terrible. Barebacking it over here.
Adam, what's your Twitter? Take me home to the place.
At Adam Paul C. Keep
Oh, you're
Look at me
appalling.
for keeping it simple. Simple Jack.
Neil really loves his online name. Neil, the proprietor, one of the proprietors of
Epic
Oblivion.
Meal Time?
Yeah, Epic Neil Time. He's like, I want to start a Twitch channel, and I want to just go around and just be like, you got served. Epic Meal Time. Okay. All right, bro.
Fair enough.
Go with it. Go
Do
with
it.
it.
Do you, boo boo? Do you?
That is, we encourage
Do
that type
it.
of behavior.
Country road. God damn it.
Yeah, it is. There it is. If you say it enough, people, it'll be ingrained in their soul.
God.
Country
Yeah.
road, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Yeah. Was it, what in the gentrification? What in the gentrification?
What the hell?
I don't know what's funnier, the dancing or the comment.
Ooh, Friendship Friday. We're gonna hashtag that.
Oh god.
Friendship Friday, everybody.
Fridays. Wow.
Country road,
What the hell? Steve C? Who the hell is that?
take me home to the place I belong.
VP of Indirect Distribution, Metro by T-Mobile, loving husband, coolest dad.
West Virginia.
There's
All right, ready?
Dude for work.
In 3,
Oh,
2,
all right.
7.
Okay. I know you've read or heard about that game, movie, or comic, blah, blah, but you haven't heard it from us. So chill, relax, let us talk all about it before you log off.
West Virginia. What's up, everybody? I am Sir Aaron Carter, and you're listening to Before You Log Off, brought to you by Sprint. Last time I
You
checked,
piece of shit.
June Fools.
Soon
Adam.
to be owned by T-Mobile.
we not confirmed yet. Not confirmed yet.
We're getting there.
Of course, on the show with me, as always, is the internationally known Steven Gutierrez.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, Country Road.
Hi, international.
Hello.
Take me home. And then, of course, across from me, the man, the myth, the legend, Adam PC.
Hey, real quick there. Hi, how's it going?
Is that
This is me.
that was the build up to the
That was-
thing?
No, I was gonna say. I saw special case of.
In real life?
No.
Run.
His comment on Twitter was the Adam Cam thing.
Adam Cam? CAM?
That's where he
when
wants
you're-
Adam to like take his clothes off slowly on the internet.
So what? Okay, well,
I sat there for
yeah.
5 minutes and I was like, "That's not Adam PC," because he put a TM after it, and I was like, "What's Adam Cam?" Oh, that's where Aaron takes nudes of everybody.
That's horrible. That's
That was-
not where I take
I
nudes.
was clearly missed.
That is AaronNudes.com. You can go there and subscribe for
Aaron-
$5.99.
AaronNudes.com.
$5.99.
Yeah, I lowball it.
That's a steal.
Yeah, it's a steal. You're basically
Oh, man.
stealing my nudes.
That's too rich for my blood. I like my nudes free.
Worth it.
I mean, no.
That's terrible.
Why?
Have some pride in yourself.
I
At
need
least
to
$12.
sell. I need to sell the whole cow.
You should upsell Netflix. That's all I'm saying.
You're right about the cow part.
That's extremely racist. And yeah, that's
Just
why.
notice that's a dope shirt.
I know. I'm wearing the
Your
Bender shirt.
where he
Well, Where he becomes God
The
or
episode where
something?
he becomes infinite knowledge or whatever.
But you know where I got this from? Oblivion Comics
Jesus.
and Coffee.
And we're full circle, ladies
where
and
they are
gentlemen.
not our sponsors, but they have great shirts like Bender when he becomes omnipotent.
I can't tell if I'm a part of the plug or if I'm the...
You are 100% a part of the
Damn it.
You have fallen into my trap card, sir. You have fallen into my trap
You've
card.
left me an opening.
I like how you didn't compliment your shirt, Adam.
Because he didn't get it from Oblivion Comics and Coffee, where you can
Because
get...
GameStop's closing any day now.
Is that where you got that BS from?
Yes, I did.
That's terrible. I walked in there and it looked like a third world bazaar.
I,
It had just goats running around. You like?
I've
It
heard-
looks like I don't
buy
want to
that?
buy this.
What's that they cut off the thing? What's that
Oh,
called?
the meats that they cut off.
Falafel? What is
I don't
it?
know
What
what that
is
is. It was weird because I was like, why are you guys selling all this stuff? And then in one section over there is games. I was like, this is the weirdest
Because
thing ever.
they bought Think Geek. That's why.
Tangent number 62. I heard that they're closing down by the end of 2019 or 2020. They're hemorrhaging money right now.
It makes sense. Digital downloads. Nobody wants to go in there.
They bought out Geek.
Think Geek. What he just
Think
said like
Geek?
2 seconds ago.
Hey,
Is my mic on?
Steven, I don't know if you
Is
heard
my
this.
microphone on?
but
Can
they bought
everybody hear me? Mic check.
They bought out Think Geek.
Is it, excuse me.
Is my red stapler.
Let's see.
What is that? Britney Spears as a life coach? She's like, take it easy on the cake there. You don't have to eat all the waffles.
Where's this 5 minutes of laughing,
There's no other joke. It's just laughing and laughing.
All
now.
right, yeah. Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together, man.
Get it together.
Sorry.
So yes, we're back again. Of course, we did a whole
Yes,
2-hour
he's
episode
back.
at Oblivion the other day,
Back
and
again.
this is the next episode for the next day. We're 2 in a row, which is
Whoa.
crazy.
Yeah, back to
Crazy,
back.
everybody. But of course, we had to. There's a lot of stuff to talk about that you need to listen to before you log off. I have
said it.
also, yep,
He said it, guys.
That's it. Game's over.
Cue the music.
But there's other things we not really going to go deep into. We got to go see Spider-Man Far From Home.
You always say far, far from home.
I do say far from
I
home.
do the
yeah.
same thing every time.
Well, it's kind of
yeah.
ingrained.
It's just
you know.
like
Lord Farquaad. That's right.
But it's good. That's the overall thing. We're not going to do spoilers, but it's
Out of 10.
out of 10, I'd give it a 9.
oh, I was just thinking that.
Yep, and I said it.
Just thinking
What would
that.
you give Jake Gyllenhaal's performance?
I give him a great standing
No,
ovation.
his performance is
Really?
really good.
I think he was the perfect person to play
Damn.
that character. Like,
You don't
it's
see Prince
so-
of Persia, Jake
No,
Gyllenhaal?
I
You
don't,
see-
and I think I'm glad that I never saw the movie Prince of Persia. So
You know
that's good.
I'm fine with it.
Well, again, because there's a lot of actors that are like you see them and you're like the Norman Bates of Psycho. You
Okay.
see him and you're like, nah, this one role. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's impressive again to see somebody who's like you see Will Smith. You're like, okay, I see.
But I mean, I don't look at I didn't watch the movie and he pops up on screen and just think I can't quit you.
Well,
No,
Black,
I didn't
Black
think
Panther,
that.
for example.
Like,
Black Panther, what's his face? Killmonger. You're just like, oh my god, like what a good bad guy. Was he that level, or was he just like he did a
yeah.
sufficient job?
No, he
No,
was that level.
he's-
He was that
he's
level
pretty good.
because there's without going into spoilers, there's different types of villains, and the way he plays that role,
Rey
it's
Mysterio.
not Rey Mysterio. Yes, it's not. It's hard to say without spoiling. It's just really good. It's not one of those. He's a
The role itself was good, and he
he's
did
a
a good
smart
job
villain.
at it.
He's a smart villain. Put it that way.
And you want to believe in him. You want to be on his side.
No, it's not
You
one of
don't-
those things.
It's
just,
not one of the Killmonger things. Where you're like, I agree with him. It's like,
no,
damn,
no.
he's just a good bad guy.
Just a good bad guy.
Okay.
Just a good bad guy.
He,
So
he executes it
very well.
Good.
Very, very well. Yeah, you should definitely go see it July 2nd, I believe
How's
it's out,
the
right?
ending?
Yes.
The ending is very, very
Yeah.
good.
They lead into the next one. They just close the story out well, or
They open the door so wide open to do extra stuff
Okay.
that you're going to be like, well, we can go anywhere now.
Yeah.
Like,
It-
that's how good it
Like
was.
my thoughts were, I was so excited, like, was what it means for the series, like the franchise going forward.
For, yeah, not just not just for the entire universe.
For the entire
yeah,
universe.
was anybody else in this one, or was it just
You got Nick
Spider-Man's own thing?
Fury, so you got like Shield is actually now back in the mix of everything.
No other
cameos.
Marvel.
Yeah,
No.
we'll say that there's no other like Thor type of thing.
No, yeah,
They got Nick Fury. It's still Sony, right? So it's still Sony
yeah.
doing its own thing.
It's Sony's.
But Marvel has Nick Fury, but Sony has
They
Spider-Man.
have some deal. I don't understand how it works. They have some deal working.
Making money off each other. Smart.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they have like Sony has like distribution rights. So it's like Marvel makes the movies, writes.
I know that they made an agreement saying, "Hey, you can use Spider-Man, but
it's like
you can't have him." And
I think they have the rights to like mass produce out like the Spider-Man movies, sell them, and like market and all that stuff. So
it's very strange.
they got their fingers in there, but it's like they're dipping.
well,
They're not.
I'm on my way. I finally watched Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
So I'll watch. I tried to watch Endgame on my phone, but it's not on there yet. So I'll wait a couple more minutes. But
So
It's gonna be out on Bluray like
by the
next
time
month.
you watch it, yeah.
Well, no, because they're coming out with the second. They're re-releasing.
Yeah,
it, right?
re-releasing.
Yeah,
we
but
talked about
they're
that
still
one.
gonna release the one that's
The Blu-ray in 10 minutes, or are they going to wait a minute after the re-release?
It's
No, I think
it's
it's going
just
all.
deleted scenes.
Yeah.
So it's
Right,
like,
right. Well, I
yeah, like
understand
that's
that, but
difficult to.
They're doing this for the whole Avatar out revenue thing, right?
Yeah, but they're going to
Probably.
beat Avatar anyway. They knew they were going to beat Avatar. Well, it's 45 million. That's
I
all you
think-
need to
I
do.
think they needed 44 or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
I
what
How
they
much
did.
do they
beat
have
that.
already?
I don't know. a
Whatever
trillion.
minus 44
Yeah.
million from Avatars. I hope they beat it by $1. Like that's how I hope they
And then
beat it.
shut it down
Avatar-
right
And then
then.
shut it down.
Avatar
yeah.
2 is coming out like next year or some shit like that.
That's not
too?
going to reach the heights. I'm sorry. There's
I'm surprised Avatar reached that height. to be honest.
Avatar. I want to say was a movie that visually it did something that
Visually,
that
yeah.
drew people there. But I think now
he built the technology, like the camera that actually
Exactly.
filmed with.
The
Yeah.
The technology. he
So
did
now,
that.
though, with the technology that we have now, it's been how many years since Avatar, the first one? Exactly, and
And that shit
I think
come
we're,
out-
I think we're,
10 years?
I think we're beyond that now. I think when we go see it, we're not going for the story anymore. I mean, we're not going for those visuals anymore. I should say, like that. We're going now.
2009. So yeah, 10 years.
We're going now for what visuals are you going to bring to the table now? Because at 2009, that looked crazy good,
it's,
right?
It's a
Well,
movie.
it's 3D technology as well.
Yeah,
Like popping off. And now that's kind of
It's a movie that they've
Who
been
cares,
talking
yeah.
about completing for the longest time now. Like, oh, it's going to be out last year. It's going to be out 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Well, right, but the fact that they're like, hey, we're releasing 3 more. I think they said 2 more.
it's like 7 more.
No, it's like 7 more.
yeah,
I lied.
it's like a whole mini series.
37
Because
more.
they're like filming them all back to back too, which is weird. Oh, I think maybe the first 2
They got some work to do.
or the second and
Sigourney's
third.
going to be back in this one, right? I heard.
The Weaver,
Yeah.
the
Dead.
Dreamweaver. She
That's
died
what,
in the
that's
other
what I
one.
thought. Like, she didn't make it.
She's a computer program. Is that what they're
I
gonna
had
do?
no idea, but anything with Sigourney Weaver, I'll watch the shit out of it.
She had a twin.
Even
as well.
the
It's-
Defenders on Netflix.
With, was that Woody?
She's in
Who's the main dude?
Sigourney Weaver is the main villain in.
Who's the main dude?
You
The
mean like Hero?
Defenders? It's
It's
Daredevil,
Luke Cage.
Jessica Jones,
Yeah,
Luke Cage,
It's
Iron
a team
Fist.
up.
Oh, got it. I'm thinking the Netflix movie with, is that Woody Harrelson, Defenders or something?
I have no idea what you're talking
What?
about right
Everyone
now.
pause. Everyone stop moving.
No, it's terrible.
Just don't breathe.
Yeah, terrible. So he still has to watch Endgame. That's fine. And you know who was in Endgame? Paul Rudd. You know what else Paul Rudd's in?
Hey, full circle.
The Ghostbusters, everybody. Paul Rudd has been casted in Jason Reitman's Ghostbuster movie. Good Lord. He just showed me a
Defendo.
picture of a movie with.
That's Woody, right? That's
Yes,
Woody
that's
Harrelson?
Woody Harrelson.
I thought that's-
Is that like the
Thank you.
knockoff of Super?
That's supposed to be like
Or is Super
Kick-Ass
the
with,
knockoff of
what's the dude from, what's that zombie movie?
Woody Harrelson?
No, on the right. It's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, you.
Oh,
Zombie
good call, though. Good call, though.
Zombieland, yeah.
No, the one where they all stay in the mall and he's at the security.
Dawn of the Dead.
Oh
That was
yeah,
it,
that
that's
guy.
So,
Huh.
Paul Rudd, Ghostbusters,
The
Kevin-
more important story.
Kevin Bacon.
Bring us in. Bring us
That's how it all ties in. Because he was in a movie
Wait,
with.
Kevin Bacon. What?
I just heard bacon and I got excited.
Oh,
Terrible.
Jesus.
So yeah, I think this was actually one of the best moves for this movie.
It's
And
a really good choice.
This is supposed to be a comedy kind of.
This
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
This is the
The-
sequel in the trilogy.
No,
how do you say that?
The
What's the
Quattro,
third one?
the Qualadry. I don't know what you say. I don't know what that is. But here's the big question: you got Paul Rudd. Who else is in this? Like who? Okay, so
Seth Rogen.
no,
He can be Slimer.
We instantly,
That
yeah.
was, that was weird.
He
Yeah.
can be Slimer.
So no, here's the thing though.
I'm just saying they all work together.
I don't care. Here's the thing.
Jonah Hill.
You got to think of the original cast. You had Bill Murray. You had Dan Aykroyd. You had
Who are both going to be in this?
I think.
Because Bill Murray confirmed, right?
I haven't talked to him lately.
I don't know if he confirmed that.
Get him on the phone.
I'm sorry. Good Lord, he's busy.
Can't we ring people in here?
Oh, let me call him now.
Yeah. Said Bill, how you doing?
Hey, Bill, how's it
Bill.
going? It's going. You still chiving? Yeah. All right.
When there's something strange.
So yeah, Bill Aykroyd,
Raymond,
Ernie Hudson.
Harold Ramis,
Ramis.
Ernie Hudson. So Ernie really wasn't a comedian. You know, he didn't have the comedy thing. He was kind of the straight man.
Racist.
I mean, he just was.
Well,
he's one of my. I just told him today. He's one of my favorite characters in the movie because he was the guy that saw the
He was
newspaper.
grounded.
You hiring?
Yeah, I hated the fact when I found out that he had more storyline and they
Cut it out.
cut it right before they started
Racism.
shooting.
They cut so much out of the movie.
He was supposed to be like this like soldier that
Really?
yeah, he had like this whole like soldier
Background,
background. And before they were gonna shoot, I think the studio or whatever, like, or it might have been like producers or something. They changed it, and they're like, "No, we're gonna take this out, and we don't have time. We have to."
I hope they
crunch it
expand
together."
on it in this and be like, yeah, or at least a little nod to it or something like that.
Something.
I hope they get the dude that wrote Underworld.
Oh, the deep voice black guy.
I always forget his damn name.
Oh my gosh, I do too. But he's a writer. He's freaking actually quite brilliant.
He'd either be the good guy or the bad guy. I don't give a fuck.
As long as he's in it.
Get that fucking voice. Jesus.
Yes, Ghostbusters.
How
How are you guys
And
doing?
he can just
It's not
introduce.
even like
He
that.
can just introduce the characters. He can be the
Yeah.
narrator.
Kevin Graveau or
Yeah, Graveau.
is it Graveau?
French name, yeah.
Yeah, it's Graveau. Who made the Blue Marble?
Yeah, that dude's,
Yeah, that dude.
that
Is, he is something. We're in the same deep
You
voice.
think?
group.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you?
Yes.
I think he's past
There's
you,
me.
Aaron.
Well, I mean, who thinks the chairman?
His balls dropped. His balls dropped twice.
Jesus.
Each one of the. Graveau, was that you?
Sorry, mother.
So was there a knock at the door?
Yes.
No, that was just my tests. My testis.
That's terrible. If he ever hears this.
He's welcome.
He's gonna kill us. That's what he's
Yeah,
gonna
he's gonna be
do.
like, how do they know?
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. But we still haven't answered the question. You got Paul
Where
Rudd.
are we at?
Paul
What happened?
Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
That's it. You need 3 more to fill in those shoes.
Andy Sandberg. No.
No.
I can see him in the role
Hold
of
on. You need-
God, what was a Little Shop of Horrors? What was that? What's his
Rick
Oh,
Moranis.
Rick Moranis' role.
No, I want Rick
You can see-
Moranis in Rick Moranis' role.
He's got
You
things
can
to
see
do.
Andy Samberg as
as
Rick
in
Moranis?
that role. It's like that weird,
No,
awkward
no,
guy.
No. I could see the dude from 9-9, the small guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Boyle? Yeah.
Boyle would
Damn
be
it, that
there.
is-
Boyle
All
would
right,
that is a
crush.
good
we
one.
put him in there.
Boyle
Yeah.
would crush.
That's good one.
So
Um,
Boyle has the
Kevin-
the Rick
neighbor guy.
Moranis.
Yeah.
Kevin Gordeau or whatever his name is.
That's
Ernie Hudson, obviously.
He is not Ernie Hudson. He
Oh,
is not
you
Ernie
guys.
Hudson. I'm sorry. I love
Or
the
you
guy.
can get King Back or something.
No.
No,
See,
no,
here's
no.
the problem. You don't need to just comedian.
No, he's a serious person. You need
You
like
need to
a-
get just an actor.
How about Bill Hader as the scientist guy?
I
What
can
was
I
his
can
name?
see that. I love Bill Hader, and I think Bill Hader
I
would
think
do
he'd
well
do all right. Yeah, I
Shit,
think
what's
he'd
his
do-
name?
that was a good one.
as Venkman.
Venkman.
Yes, I can
No,
see that.
Venkman.
Wasn't
No, that's
Venkman
Bill
Bill Murray?
Murray.
Okay, no. So
No,
Paul
he's-
Rudd is the Venkman character type of character.
Perfect.
We'll say that.
Perfection.
He's not going to be Venkman, but he's probably that
He's
that guy.
he's that lead guy.
Egon is who you're talking
Egon,
about.
thank you.
Egon is Bill
Bill
Hader.
Hader.
Yeah,
Perfect.
That's fine. I can see that.
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd, Winston. I said should be. I don't know because I like the dude Winston, but I would probably pick somebody else. I would probably pick more of a serious actor. I don't know, like Idris Elba or something like that.
Idris Elba would.
like
Yeah, but would he take that role?
yeah,
Well,
why
the
wouldn't
age-
he?
He's
I don't know.
doing Fast or Hobbs and Shaw, so yeah, he could take
Yeah,
that role.
I would
I think
say
he
him
would
do
do a
that.
good job in it too.
I
He's
think
just a good actor.
You throw Idris Elba in there.
I never saw Idris Elba as any kind of comedy. Like he's just straight serious to me.
I think that'd be
That's
perfect.
what you need, though. You
Well,
need that serious because that role.
Think about 9-9,
serious.
the black guy in 9-9. He was never in any comedies.
Terry Crews.
No. The police chief guy,
Andre Bauer.
but
Bauer.
never did comedy, right?
Fuck it.
9-9.
Get him.
You write it around.
Perfection.
Nails
Terrible.
it every
He nails
time.
it every single time. So yeah, I think you get a Idris. I think you get Idris Elba in there, and then you keep him with the
I
British
think
accent,
that's just a lack of people knowing people that. I don't
and then you get Corgan for the last Dan Aykroyd.
You're ridiculous.
You get Corgan in there. James Corden. Boom.
You know, it's funny
Fuck
as
it.
you said.
Bring
Like
back
I was
Dan
thinking that
Aykroyd.
before you said that.
Dan Aykroyd is still. I mean, he's still doing stuff. He was just on, last podcast.
Just get Zabrowski in there. Just have him be Dan Aykroyd's.
that might be. Yeah.
Galifianakis.
That was the one I was looking for, but I guess I'll go. I don't know. We'll have to see. But that's a good right step for them to pick Paul
All right,
Rudd.
back to the X-Men universe.
Terrible.
Right.
Which we have not finished yet.
No, we haven't. But we did leave off with starting of the third movie.
Yes. So at least we're further than the actual movies.
We can catch back up.
Yeah.
You know, finish those sequels.
Hurry up, meow.
So
Maybe do a prequel later.
you ever see the movie Dark Crystal?
Yes, I have.
I have not.
Me
Oh.
neither.
Yeah. And
So this
apparently,
story
Jim
is
Henson.
for you.
apparently this is
It's Hanson.
It's a thing. Apparently this
The
is
remake?
apparently no, the original. Apparently it
The
came out
original was a
sometime.
thing. Yeah,
I mean,
that happened.
came out. Netflix is going to be doing
The original Team America puppets.
It is doing a series now apparently for Dark Crystal, and who's going to be in it? Everybody in Hollywood apparently.
Is Jason Segel a part of it at all?
I don't know.
Because I know he's like big into puppets. He had the thing in what was that movie?
He did the Muppet movie, right?
Well, he
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
forgetting
He did
Sarah
the
Marshall. At
vampire.
the end of it, he was he did the whole Muppet thing at the end
I've
of it.
never seen
the vampire
that movie.
Muppet show.
That's horrible. But yeah, so Netflix Dark Crystal series adds Sigourney Weaver. So yeah, we tie it back
Anything
around.
with Sigourney Weaver, I will watch.
Sigourney Weaver.
And more big names.
Winona Ryder.
Terrible.
Might as well be in here.
The cast of Netflix's Dark Crystal prequel series is already stacked, and now the streaming giants have revealed more big names. So who's going to be in this movie? Steven?
Steven's in this movie?
Yes, I am. This is my debut.
Called
And
it.
it's just my voice.
He just comes out of the back. Hi. Hey, guys.
Hi, I'm here to clean the bathroom.
Hey,
oh, somebody shat in the swamp
Is that
again.
little
How you
Muppet
doing?
poop?
Gonna,
Oh,
gonna go,
that's
gonna go
terrible.
clean it. Tagger Edgerton.
They're gonna
I don't
There
know
you
how to say
go.
his
You
name.
got it right. Tiger Egerton.
I don't know who that is. I'm skip.
Because nobody's in this movie. Said Steven, who's in
I
this
don't know who
movie?
Anya Taylor-Joy is. Taylor-Joy.
Jakar Rockford.
Asked me to spell restaurant, and
Good
somebody's
Lord,
dying.
man. Lena Headley.
You also have Natalie Emanuel, who played Masande.
Misande,
my-
baby.
Yeah.
Get her some
my-
roles, dude.
Yeah.
The love of my headless life.
That's disgusting. So they have everyone from Game of Thrones in here?
Yeah, because Natalie Dormer's also in this.
Yeah, yeah.
Mark Strong, who was not in Game of Thrones, but he was the villain in Kick-Ass. He was also the villain in Sherlock Holmes with Downey Jr., I believe.
He was in Kick-Ass?
He was the main.
He was the
bad
father
guy. He was
of.
the father.
He was the father of the
bald
He was the
guy.
mob boss. That guy
Oh.
rocketed off the.
Oh, he's the
thing.
bad guy in the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
He was in Stardust. Nailed it.
Yeah, he was also
I
in
don't even know what that
The
is.
Kingsman.
Oh yeah, he was in the King.
He was,
Yeah.
what was the Merlin?
So this is
Yes.
very heavy on the British actors
Heavy.
with a sprinkle of Americans.
Because you also got Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
I just watched Hot Fuzz yesterday.
And guess who else is in here? Andy Samberg.
Again,
Bringing
full
it back
circle.
around.
Yeah.
What the hell's he
Also,
doing?
you got some guy named Keegan Michael Key and Mark,
Terrible.
Who's in
Mark,
everything?
Mark Himmel. Heimel?
Who's that?
Come on.
Who's that guy?
Mark, I've never heard of this guy before
Says
in my life.
previous roles: Star Wars.
Steers?
Who's Jaker? Who's Jocker?
Yeah. I guess it's cool.
What's a Jahai?
Roll it back.
Jedi.
Roll it back for a second. I could see Simon Pegg in a Ghostbusters.
In Star Wars.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh, I could see it too.
I can see him in a Ghostbusters.
As
I don't know
a
who.
Ghostbuster? Or
No,
as,
I just see him like as I don't
I
know.
can see
somebody.
him and his boy from Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
I can see both of them.
Yeah, I
in
can
it.
see
if they're in a movie together, then it better be one of their movies. That's all I'm saying.
It's got to be. It's got to be. I don't know.
I don't know. Pub?
The whatchamacallit's coming back though. The secretary lady. She's confirmed to come back.
Annie Potts, I think is her name.
That's where she was.
Dang, good call.
I know.
Good
'Cause I would have never. $1 million on the line. I would have been like, I have no clue who that is.
Her voice
I
is
can't pronounce
so,
things for shit, but sometimes
but
I
I-
remember things.
But I drink and I know things.
And no actresses' names. Well, there you go, everybody.
She was
And
the
Sigourney Weaver as
was
something
Zool, right?
called The Myth.
So this is supposed to be a full-blown series, but the first one was a movie, correct?
correct.
Because I know
Yes,
nothing
The
about Dark
first one.
Crystal.
The original was a movie, correct?
The original one. So should I watch the series first since it's a prequel, then watch the movie?
So to be honest with you, I have no idea what they're doing with the series.
It's a prequel. It says. It is a literally says it's a prequel series.
Okay,
yeah.
but I don't know what they're going into compared to the because the movie is I don't know 90 minutes long of the prophecy.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're going right before shit happens or if they're going back to when the prophecy was created. I have no idea. But the original is not an amazing like oh my god storyline wise. It's just for its time and the puppetry. It's just
now is this the one where they steal the baby and the sister has to get it back and she runs through a labyrinth type of thing?
That movie's called Labyrinth.
You mean Willow?
Okay. Is this the one where the Hobbit has the ring and he has to get it back through a labyrinth type of thing?
It's very Tolkien-esque.
Are you trying to do like?
Are you creating a pattern?
They're all the same.
Are you trying to be the Jewish kid from Family Guy?
That's
What's
terrible.
his name?
I'm trying to say is this
Goldstein or what's
is this similar to those properties in high fantasy?
Correct. Because
Get away from me, Neil.
The Tolkien universe of creating the prophecy. This is going to come to fruition.
Okay.
But what is it? It's two species, I think.
Puppets and humans.
Is
that not? Is that
for
not
wait
the
for
what is it?
for Dark Crystal?
For Dark Crystal, yeah.
Is it Gelflings?
I think one of the Gelflings
and then the other one is
Skeksis.
Podlings.
Oh no.
Then there's Mystics.
I used to love mystics when I was a kid.
And
good drinks.
Skeksis?
Skeltsklits?
How do you say that?
There's 90 words on
right
that.
there.
Skeksis, I just said it.
Oh,
He said it like 2 seconds ago, man.
I
So
Yeah.
it's like
trying to-
vultures, and then it's like I don't know,
Fizgig
Latino. So it's
and
what it
Unknown.
Wow. Okay.
Look at the
My
puppets.
people will
Look at the
revolt.
puppets. You'll understand.
That's terrible. So be on the lookout for that star-studded cast. It's going to be amazing.
If you like,
apparently.
if you
Benedict
like
Wong's in this.
Labyrinth, I would watch the Dark Crystal just to
Okay.
put it on your
A
list.
little Bowie action in this one.
That was a little.
Not as much singing, I don't believe.
That was a little sexual predator. Labyrinth was.
What?
What, from him stealing the baby?
He's trying to
It's David.
bang a 17-year-old or 16-year-old girl the whole time.
Ah, in Mexico, 16's.
Is that what he
Is
takes her?
that
He
your
goes to
theme?
Labyrinth into Mexico? You racist? Jeez,
Hey.
man.
How come in a fantasy world, fantasy ideas are not accepted? I don't understand it.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
All right.
I can see the puppets just in the background, like, "Whoa, bro! Legal age is 18 over here."
So this is the year's 1412 in here. That's totally acceptable.
It's horrible. If you guys didn't know,
Gross.
small plug here. We are on Twitch now, twitch.tv/before you log off.
Is this our
I bring this up
midstream plug?
because Twitch now is trying something new with.
Winona Ryder.
We just waiting for a pause to interject.
Honestly, I can say that at
anywhere.
any point in time, and it's totally acceptable.
So they're testing something with subscriber-only stream. So that basically, if you subscribe to somebody's channel and they want to do a stream just for those subscribers, you can do that. I don't really know the benefit because we're new to Twitch. Don't really know the benefit just yet of this. Like,
I can see it as giving extra content to the people
that
Is
pay
it,
for
is
it?
it like
Pay for it?
Yeah.
a one-on-one striptease kind of thing, or
Well, it's one on depends on how many subscribers you have.
1 on 30 striptease?
I mean, don't they do that already in these cam shows?
Pornhub.com, yes.
So, hey, if you want to see the private show, hit that button or something like that,
By
right?
the way, Belle Delphine is a liar.
From what I hear. From what I hear.
Wait, let's check that search history there,
That's
buddy.
what I hear. No.
See, there's something called
Password protected.
big booty cams.
Oh, my God.
It would be relatively medium-sized booty cams.
Dot
But anyway.
com.
Terrible.
Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal cams.
And I quote, thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
So this one is going to be
Finger
available
guns.
soon for people. What is it? The service is launching in beta form. Excuse me.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, sorry to cut you off.
Go
but
ahead.
I'm gonna do it anyway. Don't they have a thing where you can set a setting for only the subscribers to chat?
They do.
So-
Like it's
so
like
this
either
is just-
followers or chat only, or
So this is
subscribers
just
on chat.
the next step.
It's the next evolution of it.
So it's like, so if people are just following you, they're not going to be able to watch this, right?
I don't think they'll be able to look at it at all. Yeah,
So they're just going to be like, oh, he's online, but I can't see his videos. Subscriber only.
let's say Twitch channel subscription might be soon get consumer. Service is launched in beta form.
What was that last part?
limited to
Blah,
people
blah.
with active subscriptions, mod privileges,
Lacerations.
and VIP status. It won't be thrilling if you don't like paying for Twitch, but if it could help a creator and you want to reward them, of course it helps all the same. On-demand videos will be available to subscribers, while clips won't have any restrictions. So if they want to watch the VOD, you still have to be a subscriber to watch the VOD of whatever they did.
Oh, so it's still private even after it's aired.
Even after it's aired, yeah. The beta is available now to any broadcaster who has reached affiliate, which we
Hey-o.
have,
Hey.
Full circle.
or partner status. So yeah, whatever.
What are you gonna
I
do?
don't foresee us doing that until we get like 5,000 plus subscribers.
What are we at? $4.99.
$14 and
$4.99.
hey, we have sub badges though, which is pretty sweet. So that means whenever you chat in the room, you have a little tiny emblem by your name saying, "Hey, you subscribe to Before You Log
And
Off."
it's
Oh.
the Before You Log Off Knight's Crest.
It's the Knight's Crest. Yes.
The Knights of Below.
Yes.
The love below,
that sounds
yes.
very.
The love below.
Yeah, you're getting close to Outcast, and we don't need them.
Caroline.
Yeah, we don't need them suing us. Thank you. It's also awesome too because whenever our mods come in, there's a little music clip that plays whenever they come into the chat room and type. It's whenever you get an extra man in Sonic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that.
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that in years, and the fact that you guys just
Yeah.
Dude, Sonic 2 was
duetted the shit out of
shit.
that.
Yeah, man. Were you a Nintendo or a Sega kid growing up?
I had a Sega Saturn.
No, excuse me. No.
So
Nintendo,
I had,
NES, or the
Oh,
Sega Genesis. Who goes, I was a Atari.
Let's see.
No.
Do you know what Intellivision is?
Oh, good Lord. Get the hell out.
This is my ColecoVision.
Get the hell out.
Nintendo. It was
Okay.
Nintendo.
Because there's some people that was the battle back then. Nintendo versus Sega. You know, Sega does what Nintendo don't. Do you remember those commercials?
No.
Ooh, that's
But
marketing
you were
right
probably
there.
did you belong to ColecoVision?
48 whenever Coleco first came out, so I was 52 when Nintendo first
147
released.
years old.
Yeah, I remember those commercials.
I remember.
Sega does what Nintendo don't.
I remember when
Oh,
we
with
got our
Nintendo.
independence
Yeah.
from Britain.
What that's terrible. So me and Paul Revere sat right there.
Me old Queen Elizabeth I.
Played Nintendo till the sun came up, and then he started screaming something about the English.
Said Paul Revere.
Anyway, Pokemans.
Hey, my world.
Okay, first of all, here's a question,
By the way,
Adam.
my world, but I have no idea what's going on here.
Actually, both of you guys have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys do you know how to milk a cow? Have you ever like milked a cow?
Have you seen my hands, Aaron?
I'm just saying. This is a.
Do these hands look like I've ever worked a day in
Okay.
my life?
So if you don't know how
I do have
to,
very soft hands.
Nintendo's giving out courses because they are milking the hell out of the Pokemon
Do it while you can.
cow as much as possible because this one you don't even catch Pokemon. You catch
You
humans.
catch trainers, baby.
And that's slavery.
Well, they only
That's
have
what that is.
boy cows
Oh,
in
that's slavery.
Yeah.
Japan.
So
Yeah.
with animals, it's all right.
Yeah, it's fine. That's dog fighting.
Oh,
It's a whole different thing.
Fur is murder, Aaron. Fur is murder.
Aren't you wearing a cotton shirt right now?
What? It's cotton.
I mean, not cotton, a
From an
wool
animal?
shirt. Totally different thing.
This is wool?
Yeah, it's not wool.
So how many plants did you murder to make that shirt?
Isn't that cotton? Yes, Aaron, it is. Murderer.
Slaves pick cotton. Bring it all the way back
Where do you
around.
come at?
Bring it all the way
Bring
back.
it all the
Yes,
way around.
slavery.
Take it off.
Okay, I'm leaving. If he starts twisting them out of here.
Pokemon Masters brings real-time battles to mobile this summer.
You know what?
everybody.
Actually, the name makes sense. Pokemon Masters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, announced last month, due out on the iOS, Android this summer. Denna's Pokemon Masters has been forming teams of famous Pokemon trainers. Has you forming teams of Pokemon famous trainers to partner with 3-on-3 battles in an artificial island of Paseo.
You watch your mouth.
Paseo.
So anyway, you're just gonna get like famous people like Brock, Misty, and they'll be bringing one Pokemon with them. So what is the example here? Misty has Star
Me.
Star Me?
Damn it.
No, Star You.
Well, evolution or the
No, not Star Me. Star You.
Star You.
Star You.
And they're
you
called
bitch.
sync pairs. So that's one person with one Pokemon, and you'll be battling them out, I guess, against other people in real time. So
what is this for? What is this even on?
iOS and Android. iOS and
Is
Android.
this
So it's a
their
cell phone game.
Is this Nintendo's response to the Harry Potter, or what's going on?
First of all, their response to Harry Potter was, "Ha!" That's what their response was.
So I actually played.
Paint your fucking symbols.
I actually played 30 minutes of it the other day.
Really, that's more time than I put.
What did you do?
We were downtown and I started playing it. At least shit shows up around you more often, so it's not
Okay.
like, man, I really gotta go take a walk or something like that. So it's somewhat. I guess if you're
No,
already
but what do you do?
you
Because in
let's see,
Pokemon, simple, you catch
you
Pokemon.
battle whatever evil things around you. You try to catch animals. You try to save friends and all kind of stuff. It's got some weird kind of. It's trying to combine Harry Potter with whatever the Fantastic Beasts kind of storyline stuff together.
Why not do that then?
Why not just do Fantastic Beasts and just mirror Pokemon?
Because then you're playing Pokemon, and they're not Pokemon.
It's Niantic, so they're doing the
But
same.
with a Harry Potter skin.
They're doing the same thing that Pokemon does, minus the obviously catching Pokemon stuff in the Harry Potter universe. So it's very similar. If you're more of a Harry Potter fan than you are a Pokemon fan, it's almost the same thing. So it's more appealing to those fans and whatnot. But
Did you enjoy it?
I have fallen off drastically with Pokemon,
Uh-huh.
and I enjoy that more than I do Harry Potter. So I didn't enjoy it because if I was going to enjoy it, I would enjoy the Pokemon. I would continue playing Pokemon Go, which I don't.
Because when we played Pokemon Go, we were out there for days.
Well, because you can still do
walking around
you can still do
outside.
the same thing where you go out with friends because there is the DPS tank healer. You can pick roles.
Really? Okay.
And you can do the raid kind of thing where like you can play with your friends and actually battle and you need a healer tank.
Why
DPS
not do a
kind of thing.
D&D then? Like, why not
Because
just
they
do
wanted to
an
make it
actual-
an AR thing. They wanted to make it to where you're going.
But
out
you can
there.
still do that. Like, if you had Niantic take D&D rules and then you get like a quote-unquote party and you guys linked up and you actually walked around anywhere and then you had to battle something, your ARs could be like linked up to where you all seeing the monster battling it.
I believe that's what you.
Aaron, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
I believe that's what you do.
But I don't want Harry Potter. I want D&D.
Yeah, because then you could just go around fighting the actual monsters.
Exactly.
And then you could party up.
They put the name out there that it's like,
D&D is
Harry
pretty,
Potter
but
fans-
D&D is pretty heavy too.
but a lot of people who don't know what the hell
Really,
D&D
you
is.
tell that to D&D
Hello, D&D.
to
How are you doing?
Wizards of the Coast.
You
Yeah.
shut your mouth, all right?
exactly. I think that's the second game we've made on this show that could make millions.
Still waiting for that Pokemon Snap Go.
I'm telling you, that's two games right there. D&D and
Where you at, Niantic? Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Basically
Wait,
made
wait.
games for them.
Hold on, I take it back. Do I get paid for that?
No,
How does that work?
no, you don't.
Never mind.
You don't pay for anything.
Let's make it.
Aaron, he's starting to think we pay him. That's,
Yeah, no,
that's,
that's-
So wait, you guys
Trying
are
to plug
getting,
everything.
you guys getting paid for this?
So yeah, if you want to catch Pokemon trainers,
what? Pokemon Masters? You catch Pokemon trainers now?
we've said that like that was the whole story.
Pokemon Masters catch the trainers?
You can catch humans,
you catch
in the game.
humans in the game.
So you
So
can.
slave? It is slavery.
That's what we've been talking
I
about.
thought,
for 5 minutes here.
I thought you were just battling.
Did you just Y-mail models me?
I did. I did.
Hello, test 1.
It's
2.
on.
Testing.
It is on. Good Lord.
I didn't know you were catching the train. I thought you were just battling the trainers.
No, you
That's
catch the
crazy.
trainers. You are catching the trainers, everybody.
Today, Brock, go punch that guy in the face.
Man, I feel like he said
trainers
Misty a
and
couple
trainers and
He did.
trainers and Pokemon Masters will have special battle moves as well as providing support and healing for their partners. So go out there and get
Still
it.
excited for that
everybody.
sword and shield, baby.
You already got it, right? I thought it was out. Sword and Shield's not out.
That's probably not coming out until like
We
November.
pre-ordered it, so I feel like if it was
Okay.
out already.
All right. Okay, whatever.
GameStop
November.
would be
That's right.
calling you.
November. Yeah.
November.
That's racist.
November.
Just because you didn't understand it doesn't mean it's not.
I did
it's
understand
racist,
it.
so-
That's why I knew it was racist. Because I got Mr. Anti-Mexico right next to me, Adam. And then now you're tagging along.
Hola.
First of all, I plead the fifth. So Final Fantasy, everybody, is getting a TV show, right? Yeah.
14?
If that's not the theme
That's it.
song, I don't
That's it.
understand
That's it.
why.
That's them.
Yeah, yeah.
Diddle 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 diddle.
That's terrible. Was it the Irish version
No, it's
of the after credit? After battle.
It's the fanfare after
I
they
know
do
what
the.
it is.
And
Yeah, that's when you get to see the stats of
yeah.
everything that
Yeah.
happened and all that stuff. I know.
then if you walk away and it plays for the next 14 hours straight.
What was the original game that was in? Was it in?
I thought it was
wasn't-
7 was the first one that
The
it was
fanfare?
in.
It was right.
That wasn't in 7 first?
I thought the fanfare's been there since.
Because dun 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 dun, that's in everything. But that other part, I thought it was 7 first.
Ooh, you could be right.
Yeah.
I didn't play the ones before 7 until
Let's
after
listen to
7.
all the
Vic-
fanfares
the-
in a row.
The
Number
victory,
1.
terrible. The victory song is in like almost all of them.
Okay.
But, well, not in almost all, because I know it's not in the
'Cause then
first
they
one.
have-
But I don't know. So anyway, today Sony Pictures Television and Production Company, sheesh, Hive Mind Entertainment, the company behind Netflix's forthcoming adaptation of The Witcher and Amazon's The Expanse, announced a partnership with Square Enix to develop a live-action Final Fantasy TV series based on the online role-playing game Final Fantasy XIV.
Xiva.
Yes, Xiva. So this is set in that universe with the bunny people,
Yes.
with a tactics.
With a Viera?
Isn't that when 14 is set? I could have swore that was set in the same universe.
The Viera are
as-
in 12. That's
Yeah.
Fran.
Yeah, that's where I thought 12 was set as well.
Well, 12 is in Ivalice, so with the judges and everything.
I thought this.
With
I
the
thought
bunny
14
people.
was taking place in Ivalice too.
14.
Don't look at me like I know.
Oh,
This
okay.
is your
Let's
alley.
read live action television.
14.
You're a
series.
nerd. You
I-
have the answers, Adam.
It
I
says.
did not play 11 or 14.
Let me read on. The live action television series will tell an original story set in Eorzea.
Nope. Definitely different.
Okay, the world where Final Fantasy XIV is set. So I was wrong. The series will focus.
You were.
The series will focus on still under. The series will focus on is still under wraps. But per press release, it will explore the struggles of the black man in the Final Fantasy.
I was looking for that line as I was reading along.
The Biggs' struggles.
The struggles of a black man. What?
The struggles between magic and technology in a quest to bring peace to the land in conflict. So, you know what? Actually, what's crazy is.
Winona Ryder.
You can catch the trainers.
I was gonna say that
It's nonsense.
there's only one person that I know that can speak on this, and she would be actually perfect if we had called her in, Christy, because she is heavy into Final Fantasy 14, the MMO.
Really?
Yeah, she loves that thing. She like swears up and down it's the best game in America, which she's incorrect. So
Because FIFA
It's-
2019.
it still exists. How do you not? How do you not say that's the best game?
Devastating.
So
Kick a ball 30 yards, just like you did last year and the last 20 years before it. Coming at you.
I mean, what more do you need?
Shut your mouth.
You can't perfect perfection.
What do they do with the next year? You can jump a little, like another foot in the sky to dodge a fucking. You're ridiculous.
Whatever. So anyway, this game,
Pele and all of them.
I wouldn't. You know what? I wonder because the game is still going on. I wonder if there's going to be any type of thing where it's like you watch the show and then it happens in the video game too. You know what I mean?
Like Defiance?
Defiance did. Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. He gets it over here. This guy gets it.
This guy.
So if it does, that'd be kind of cool. But is Final Fantasy the game that we need a TV show? Like, there's other video games out there.
There's so many Final Fantasies out there. So many different, considering they're all different universes and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't. What's the Final Fantasy movies that we have with Advent Children and Spirits Within?
Crap within. Oh my god.
I haven't shown us.
First off, they had Buscemi in it. Calm down.
No, the Spirits Within was garbage.
I
And
enjoyed it for what it was.
Emma
when I was
loves
10
it.
years old. I liked it.
Oh, it was the worst. I was so upset with that.
I don't think it's the most amazing thing that ever happened. But
When I found out it was just like some weird shit that
When it wasn't Final
like, it has
Fantasy,
nothing to do with
Because
that's
Final
what
Fantasy.
the problem was.
everything Final Fantasy is totally. They didn't have the Cid, the Biggs, the
Nothing of Final Fantasy.
But I enjoyed it for again what it was for the graphics back in the day. What was I 9, 10 when that shit came out? Like I enjoyed it. But again, yes, it is not a normal Final Fantasy. It could have just been another animated movie.
it rubbed me the wrong way, and I think that what they needed to do.
What is
I think
this?
you're expecting too much when
No. I think everybody was
you were
expecting.
50 years old when that came out.
Everybody
People were
was
expecting a
expecting
Final
Thank
Fantasy
you.
game.
That's all they were expecting, which
Wasn't
is a
it
Final
like
Fantasy
space
game.
and aliens and shit? Like
It was
like
some
weird,
it was
wasn't
some weird thing that just kept going through people and killing them by like ripping their souls out or something like that. And
It was another planet that crashed into our planet or some shit where all the life that died turned into spirits that ended up like killing everybody just by touching them and stuff.
it literally killed
But
everybody.
it had Buscemi,
It
and
was
that's all
Ghost
that
of Mars.
fucking matters.
Is that what this was?
Well, no, Ghost of Mars is where they actually
Released ghosts
took
that
over.
were in Mars.
They took over bodies and stuff.
and they
This was-
turned them evil.
This
and
was
stuff
just
like that.
spirits that if
They just
if you
went
touched it, it
inside
absorbed
you?
your spirit.
Oh,
Sits at a 45% on Rotten Tomatoes though.
And if you double that, that's almost 100%, Stephen.
Yeah, but they didn't because it didn't deserve it. It was garbage. And you know why?
It's only Final Fantasy
you know
by
why,
name.
You know why I know why they knew this was like a overall just failure, because you see nothing from that universe ever again. One, and then they
Well,
instantly.
again, that's usually how the Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, or like 4, 5, they're all different.
Listen, where I'm about to go here. And then Advent Children comes out, and Advent
Which
Children,
was just 7.
Final Fantasy VII, and people freaking cream their
Cream.
knickers. Yeah. So
what did you just call me?
terrible. So
Got him.
I think they were doing their own, like, hey, every game is its own different game. Let's make our own separate universe.
they
here.
Zack Snyder'd it. All right. They sucker punched the
Jesus,
crap out of
almost-
this thing.
I think
Spit take.
there was
That was terrible.
way too much expectation.
That's
I
what
think
that was. And they failed miserably. So they had to be like, well, throw it out. Let's do something
What
else.
was there?
Seven Children went straight to DVD and Blu-ray,
Yeah, that sucked.
and that was the superior movie.
yeah, because
compared
the other
to-
one went to theaters though.
Yeah, I know.
And
That's
when
what I'm
it
saying.
tanked,
Like
2001 is when that came out. 6.4 on IMDb. Not bad. That's a 64%.
Out of 100?
6.4 out of 10.
Yeah,
Yes.
I bet. Yeah,
You
I
some
bet.
bitch.
I bet.
Hold on. Revenue.
Oh, good lord.
Let's see.
Good lord.
Did they clear overhead? That's all I want to know.
They had to. 'Cause
Budget.
They had to have cleared
Why does
overhead.
movies cost so much goddamn
because
money?
that all that CGI right there. in the
that
beginning.
technology at the time was like it really, really advanced.
Production budget 137 million.
You know why? 'Cause
Made $3.75.
Spawn was the CGI beforehand,
Ooh, what? Oh,
and now
Hold on.
that's 2001.
hold on, because that face.
Domestic box office 32 million.
Yeah, I bet.
International box office 53 million.
For a grand total of
They made almost half of what they put into it.
yes, because it was garbage. It was
Failed it.
garbage. I don't understand why.
Hey, Mulan was in it. I didn't know
Cool.
that. Ming-Na Wen. That's crazy.
So she's in
Buscemi.
garbage.
Buscemi was in it.
So he's in garbage
James,
too.
Alec Baldwin. Donaldson. They had a fucking cat.
Alec Baldwin.
Keith David.
I love Keith David.
Ving Rhames. Donald Sutherland. Alec Baldwin. James Wood. Steve Buscemi.
But they didn't have Kiefer Sutherland, did they?
Perry Gilpin? Who the fuck
Perry-
is that?
This
Perry
sounds like all Adam's picks for our X-Men
White? It
universe.
does, doesn't it? Yeah, exactly. Who's gonna be Cyclops? Ving Rhames.
I'm actually kind of upset that we've never talked about Ving Rhames ever. Frasier. That's who Perry Gilpin is. She's his co-host on
On the
Frasier.
his radio show, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. And,
Roz. That's her fucking
Al
name.
Ghul?
Yes.
Okay.
Doyle. You racist.
Anyway, so yeah, this maybe will be better because it's going to be an actual series. You know, we get to see some
Let's just hope they rake in 85 million, Aaron.
some character building, and it'll be more than
Shit.
yeah.
We're still talking about the.
So if they
TV
rake in
show.
less than 85 million,
We
then
gotta wrap it back around. You know,
You-
we can't just leave it down.
I would have preferred them do a show about the boy band
how much money did that
From
Swedish
15.
Oh, for 15?
for
troll
15.
movie make?
Okay.
I would have preferred
First of
that.
all, hold on, time out. Don't try to Google the independently made film.
96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I bet. Thank you.
What movie
He's
you
trying to look at
looking
that
at?
troll movie that I was telling him about.
Where the chick had a dick.
To put it bluntly,
Box office.
You mean Aaron's search history?
$944,000.
you're welcome. It's an indie film.
It's not even $1 million.
It's an indie film.
It's got a 9.6.
How much did it take to make it?
Border?
What's that?
Yeah,
word?
that's what I thought.
What's that word called?
To make it budget?
Budget. Thank you.
Good lord, you couldn't think of the word budget?
Enterprise. Sorry.
Good lord.
I
Anyway.
thought we just like said budget like 4 times.
Like
before.
400 times, yeah. Anyway, another story while you're looking up troll stats over there.
Troll
Hold on. What's
stats.
the Google thing?
Any-
Border film review. Are moviegoers ready for hot, hairy troll sex?
No, they're
Oh
not.
my god.
Anyway,
They're not
one of
ready.
my favorite games is coming to the mobile in the way that I wanted it so much. Tetris Royale is bringing massive battles to the iPhone.
Is this the same
It's the
Tetris that's on the
same
Switch?
as Tetris 99.
Yeah.
We're getting Tetris Royale on the phone. It's coming out next year, 2020. It's still in development for iOS and Android. Sorry, Microsoft phone users.
There's
All
still
6
people
of
out
you.
there.
There's some of them are out there.
It's just Bill Gates. He's like,
Sorry,
I don't care.
Huawei users. I don't know. They might be
Too
still have
soon.
they might have a little bit left in them. But yeah, I've always wanted this. I love the concept of playing Tetris, eliminating a whole bunch of people, and being the last man standing. I will download this first day.
Until
If
you
it's
go
free.
in there and you realize that you're at the bottom level of the competition
It's
for
not.
Tetris.
It's not gonna be a thing, sir. It's not gonna be a thing. I beat
You
that.
beat, yeah, I was
I
gonna say
beat
you
the-
beat like 2 Japanese
I beat some
kids
Japanese people.
on the online version,
Yeah, and we
you
all know
think
they're
you-
the king of swing over there, so it's a thing. So look out for Tetris 99, everybody, which is Tetris Royale on the iOS. But to wrap it right back around,
Giggity.
because this just in, everybody, we have a
Special guest.
special guest expert on the line, on the phone, because we have that capability with the new technology
2019, everybody.
here.
It's your car?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
pretty much.
What is happening?
Pretty-
You brought me 2019.
Oh my god.
So-
I meant it's 2019.
To be our specialist on the Final Fantasy XIV live action TV series that's going to come to Netflix, we have all the way from Bumblescum, California,
Delaware, New Hampshire.
Excuse you.
Christy
Dumb
Points.
motherfuckers.
Come on down.
Say
What is this?
say
What
hello.
is this
on her
right now?
Can
on
she-
her satellite phone.
Can she get an intro?
Hello.
You didn't hear my
I'm
music?
on a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
No, I hear no music.
So, Christy, we just did a story about Final Fantasy coming to the Netflix
14, calm down.
14.
The Netflix.
And we were very uneducated about the universe that it's going to take place. I thought it was in Ivalice, which was the Final Fantasy 12
The tactics.
and Tactics
And what-
on the Game Boy Advance, because I thought the bunny people were in this universe.
Vieira, get your shit together.
I mean, we had Vieira in 14, so I mean,
Oh.
But
they
it's-
do really great.
it's
They
in a
have
different.
crossover events.
Yeah, it's in a different world.
So
Different.
we're in Eorzea, but
Yeah.
we kind of go into other dimension type situations, or they come to see us. Yeah, because like especially with the new expansion that literally dropped
Shadowbringers?
last night.
Shadowbringers?
Shadowbringers literally came out last night, early access, and so now we're going to other alternate universes basically
Okay.
So
to
are,
fight the light.
are the Benga in there as well, or just the Vieira?
Are those the ugly
The
like?
lizards and ugly did not need to
No.
be used. You could have just said lizard people.
No, we just got the Rongo and the Vieira got added in this expansion. So we have bunny girls and
Moogles?
those furry
So when did the Khajiit come in?
cat guys.
Yeah, the,
Ah,
the
They
Moogles.
look like we've always had Moogles.
Okay, so you
they're
have-
the short,
you
like
have
palmy
you have
ones.
Moogles, Vieira,
So we have
but
Moogles,
no Benga.
but you can't be a Moogle. You're just friends with Moogles. I don't know if we have any Bengas. We have like wolf people.
Okay. So,
The
just cross
Lupin.
universe
so how
got it.
much do you know about this live action Final Fantasy series?
I think I read a headline about it, but I did not read
That'll
up on it
do.
because I thought I honestly thought it was the same thing as that Dad of Light series that came out not that long ago, where it's like about a father and a son who like bonded together through playing Final Fantasy XIV together, and you know, families that game together, stay together.
I think that was
Probably.
Tom Holland and Hannibal Buress. And I don't think
Just watch that. Was it
I don't think that.
Was it
related.
Hero of Darkness or
The
what was it?
commercial or
Yeah,
whatever
because it's
together?
for the Shadowbringers.
So this
Mhm.
Final Fantasy XIV, this world, what do you expect to see from this Netflix? Do you think this is going to be a story that's already taken place within the game? Because you're very deep. into
Man,
the game,
I
right?
fucking hope so. Yeah, so I've been playing since literally 1.0, like the one they had to completely scrap and start over again.
Uh-huh.
So I've been playing since the very first day it came out because I was really big into Final Fantasy XI for like 7 to 10 years or something like that. But the lore in
That was a
14
long
is
time.
fucking amazing, and their storylines are great. Like the dungeon
But the
storylines, like so
gameplay wasn't there.
their gameplay is fun. Like I enjoy it. But what I love is that you have one character and you can swap to any job at any time. Like obviously not mid swing, but like after a fight or a dungeon, You can go from like a fucking white mage to a tank to a botanist to a fisher. Like the class system is amazing in 14, and I haven't seen another game.
Both classes?
A fish, you can be a fisher. That's a full-on class. Or you could be.
We're gonna skip over a botanist
like
as a class.
I can beat the shit out of somebody with a rod.
With an axe, actually, a little hatchet.
Who fishes
You can
with a
go
hatchet?
1v1 someone with it. You'll lose because the hatchets only do so much damage. But you go out, collect resources. You have a full-on storyline where you like do class quests as a botanist or a fisher or a miner.
When do you go to
stuff
Midgar?
like that.
When does
When does Cloud come in? Is Barrett still racist?
He hasn't shown up to. Actually.
So the game's not good.
Oh, Lightning. Lightning has shown up. Like,
really?
There was a crossover event for that. Yeah, we've had Monster Hunter crossovers where you're fighting that Rathalos thing, which is a pain in the ass because you have to use potions and you can't use, like, your normal healing stuff. So you kind of pretend you're in Monster Hunter, which is pretty fun. Like, they have all sorts of different crossovers. Like, we just had Final Fantasy XV crossover with fucking Noctis showing up and we're camping with him and we get to drive around in that car. Which fucking flies, by the way.
Yeah.
It flew in
Ever seen a car fly?
It was full-blown grease.
What happened?
Did Ignis find a new recipe?
That's terrible.
Cup of noodles
I don't think he
got
showed up.
better.
I think they might have mentioned him. I didn't actually do the entire one, but there was some really great crossover events.
What would kill this TV show for you?
Bad CGI, because the CGI in 14 is really well done. Like, if you get the chance to, you should watch the Shadowbringers trailer.
Well,
like,
it's supposed to be live action.
Yeah, it's live action,
right,
so it's
but
going to be heavy
but the thing
CGI.
is, like, yeah,
You can't
so
just
that's
have
the thing.
monsters in costumes.
No, I want them to go catch a
Even
Bahamut
so.
in the real world.
Yeah,
and bring
give me
it
that
in.
city stuff.
I am
But like,
tooth
are they
decay.
gonna do CGI the same way Game of Thrones did like last season Dragon CGIs, or are we looking more at like first season
like
Game
Harry
of Thrones
Potter,
Dragon?
Lupin werewolf shit, right?
That was pretty
like-
good, right?
That was disgusting. The worst werewolf I've ever seen in my life.
You look like a werewolf.
Yeah.
You're a little
Yeah.
skinny
So,
on
like,
You
That
skipped leg day,
right there.
clearly.
That right there could ruin the series for me. It just depends on like how live action they're planning to go with it. Like, I'd love to see how they're gonna have the Chocobos, how the airships are gonna look.
Hold on. I gotta stop you
Yes,
right there.
I know.
I gotta stop you
I know.
right there.
Everybody does this.
You said
Why in the
every
world did you
time.
call them Chocobos?
You say bonobos? What was that?
Because, I mean, those are cute too.
Chocobos? Is
But,
that what you're talking about?
Chocobos?
Chocobos.
Chocobos?
I've always
I'll
called them
accept-
chocobos.
I'll accept both of those, but not Chocobos.
Everyone's saying, no, it's
Oh,
going to be
Chocobos
Chocobos now.
sounds like a
You're putting
Mexican
the wrong
restaurant.
emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yes.
Welcome to Chocobos, where we got the
Isn't that from
unlimited enchilada platter.
Isn't
for
Jokobo from
$9.99.
Jacobo
Please
from
don't eat the
Bleach?
bird.
He's the giant protector of Sarate. Continue.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
I didn't get past that.
I didn't hear
what the
any
hell
of
was that
that.
arc? Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Sarate
'cause
arc? Yeah.
that series went down. Yeah, you know exactly which one I'm talking
First of all, the
about.
Sarate arc is one of the greatest arcs. on
Oh,
there.
you're talking about Bleach.
Well, that was before the what was the arc where they had the little item was their they lived forever and they fed off the energy of other people and they had that little item what turned into the thing. It was the dumbest arc.
the vampire one?
It just,
Yeah, what
The
was
bounce.
The bounce?
The bounce.
Bounce.
Yes, that was filler.
yes,
that was all filler.
dumb as
that's where I dropped
shit.
off.
Okay, we're talking
Could
about
not
Bleach
get
now,
past
everybody,
that.
because we haven't said the
Ew.
title of the whole thing anyway.
Anyways, Naruto.
To wrap it back
Not-
around to Final Fantasy XIV, which is your game. That's why I brought you
I
on
love
as a
it.
special.
I was literally playing it like 20 minutes ago.
Exactly. That's why we brought you here.
Settle
as
the
a special
debate
guest.
here. Final Fantasy Spirits Within. Was it good or was it bad?
That was which one? That was a movie or a series? I'm
You're
trying to remember.
ridiculous.
That's
Next
a good enough
question.
answer right there.
All
That's
right, thank you very
that's what
much.
that was.
2001
I might
Final
be-
Fantasy animated film.
Didn't make half of what it
Donald
cost.
Sutherland.
Nobody cares.
Honestly, I do not. I remember hearing that phrase, but I don't think I actually watched it because if it's what I'm thinking it is, it looked ridiculous.
It's okay. Neither did
nobody-
half the population.
Who did you bring on this with us?
I brought in our specialist.
So
So
you said a Final Fantasy expert over here.
yeah, I mean she.
Final Fantasy 14 expert. Let's
You know
get this
there's-
straight. I'm not that
There's
much of a
13
fucking
and
weeb.
14 others.
Wow.
Come,
Anyway,
cops.
There's more than 14
The best
others
one was
if we count
7.
spin-offs.
It's just
The
Kingdom Hearts
put
was the best Final Fantasy. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Good Lord. Anyway, thank you, Christy, for coming on and being the specialist for Final Fantasy.
Where do you get off?
Anyway.
Apparently, Darren's
I'm the
pictures.
specialist. That's where I'm gonna. Hey, don't bring my picture into this.
I
Don't
said
make me
Aaron's
take that shit
pictures.
down.
Terrible. We will
damn
catch up
it.
with you later. Thank you again, Christy. I hope this works.
Bye.
It's not gonna hang up on her.
Bye.
Bye. Am I supposed to leave now?
I don't know. So anyway, and that was.
And that's the
Yeah.
way the cookie crumbles.
You were saying you never heard her say that many words before?
I've never heard her speak, I don't think.
Yeah, even through text message, it's always the.
She's quite
the
talkative,
like
though.
what emoji?
Well, I'm trying to
whatever,
think. The last time I saw her
hands.
was. Did she go to Reno?
No, she didn't go to Reno. She hasn't been on.
So she was SAC Anime
Yeah,
with
she
us.
was SAC Anime because that's where I called her the wrong name for the first time, and she never corrected me.
And
I
it's stuck.
remember that. That
It
was
was
27
her
years
fault.
ago.
Her fault. Yes,
It was all her fault.
all her fault.
Yeah,
So-
she said 2 words that day, hi and bye, I think.
pretty much. She's a very shy girl, but she knows her Final Fantasy XIV.
I think that was a stunt double. I don't think that too many words.
Terrible.
Too many
Terrible.
words.
So that was it, everybody. That's all the show notes. I think it went pretty well. We had some laughs. We had some cries. And
Some cries.
Those are off the air, Aaron. You weren't supposed to say
We had
anything.
some sads. We had some
we had
happies.
some sads, some
So
happy
you got some
sads.
uppers, some downers.
Again, thank you,
Some
Christy.
all-arounders.
She can't hear us now, but thank you for being on the show. Sorry, Matt Damon, we didn't have time for you.
Next time.
Is that another bit? I
Next-
stole that
next
from
time.
Yeah,
somebody.
you can't. You
Next
can't
time.
use it.
My bad.
Yeah,
Damn.
You gotta.
Matt Damon.
You want to get held up and ask somebody for $35?
Pretty much,
Held
yes.
up, Jamie Foxx.
That's
What are we
actually a good
just
movie.
throwing out names of movies
Yeah,
from
he's all the time.
okay.
He said held up.
Okay, I get it.
With Jamie Foxx and Donna Sutherland.
What we got? We got the Instagram actually popping off now with the before you log off with all the
Hey, we're
underscores.
back. Got the password.
I am using it.
We
I'm
are
trying-
unhacked, ladies and gentlemen.
So if you Google
Wait,
search
we
that,
got the original?
no, we didn't
Oh.
get the original back.
No, then we're still
I
hacked.
don't
buddy.
need to know that. Delete that.
Delete the old one though. I need you to delete the
One we can't have access
No,
to.
the
No,
one
the
that says
before you log.
Yeah.
Why?
It
Because
pops up
It pops
first.
up when people
That's
search
for
things.
after
Yeah.
night.
No, terrible. Before you log.
Before you take a log?
That's
Before
gross.
you.
We're also on Twitch, like I said before. You guys can come check us out and do live stuff there with us, actually, which is pretty dope. Actually, we might go live after this one.
Probably some 76.
Maybe. We'll see. And do we have anything coming up? No, we don't have any events, actually.
We have no
First
events.
time we don't have any events. We are free
It's
to do
crazy.
some things.
We got to start planning, I guess, for
Yeah.
the future of.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Podcasts?
We definitely do.
Did you guys start Borderlands already? Borderlands in
Borderlands 2, you
No.
mean, but we haven't started that yet, no.
You haven't started it.
No, we
No.
beat part 1 with Rachel, and she's all caught up with the story.
I'm off for the next 48
You
hours.
got it on.
Yeah, do you have it on the
oh.
the box? No, you don't have it on Xbox.
Get a Game Pass.
He has money.
I could get it tonight if I wanted to.
It's $1 actually right now.
Yeah,
so
it's $1 right
perfect
now.
time.
Yeah,
I take it back. That's more than I thought it was going to be.
it's more than spirits within me.
My penny stock.
Damn. Yeah. Damn.
I actually,
This one gets
I
it.
missed that last part. What was
He
that?
said it made more than Game Pass made more than Final Fantasy did.
It did. It literally
Spirits
did.
Within, at least.
So,
85 million, Aaron.
if you Google us
Domestic.
before you log off, you will find us. And if you can't find us, keep searching.
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah, we're there.
We're
We're
there.
there.
I
around
promise.
We're there.
somewhere.
We're gonna infect your eardrums.
All right. So we got
Christ.
anything else before we
Yes.
before we wrap it?
Thank you to the Netherlands.
Yeah,
Right?
we got a
Lou?
listener in the Netherlands.
What about, Canada's holding strong, right?
Canada, yeah, they are.
16.
Give it up for old
It's so
Canada.
great.
Those
Oh,
Canucks.
Canada.
I'm still waiting. Still waiting on my maple syrup. I still have not tried it.
Still
Just
got
an update.
Got some on my fridge.
I don't want your maple syrup. I want theirs.
It's from Canada.
I want their Canadian syrup.
I got it from Canada.
When were you there?
No, my one of my coworkers
No.
lived there, and she went and visited.
Anybody
and
could have just brought it to you.
It literally says from Canada on it.
I got some stuff that says
says-
from China,
it says
but I don't
poutine.
believe it's from China. I think that's
Oh,
from America.
everything says it's from China, but now you doubt it says from China.
Anyway, that's it, everybody. There's nothing
Does
else.
China have maple syrup?
That's horrible. That's horrible. I don't think they have maple trees.
Do they have pancakes? I'm confused.
Yes. Why wouldn't they have pancakes?
Why would they have pancakes?
They got
'Cause they
flour,
have
right?
rice for breakfast, right?
No. All right, we're going before it's way too
You
racist.
are-
Do we have
For
China
the-
on the line?
For the internationally known Steven Gutierrez, Adam
Hey.
PC,
Hello.
I am Sir Aaron Carter saying that is enough internet for today.